All right, come on, Restream. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, are we back up? Yeah, this is freaking Todd Howard. No. Okay. According to all of this, we're live. We'll do it live. This thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. My goodness, what a nightmare. Discord saving me there.
Me out of the tops.
Shoot.
Big surprise, right?
That's not so bad.
That coming.
That's pretty nice. Enclave, thanks for letting me know that we were gone there for a minute, but we're live now. We're live. We'll do it live. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. How long have you been with the followers? I don't really care about any of this, but apparently... Okay. Whatever, yeah. Okay. Alright, goodbye. Come on. Hey, Arcade. Give me some more speech options. Come on. Okay. Let's see. I think we need to go to Silver Rush, right? And that's in, that's over here in Freeside. I'm shunned in Freeside. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, I'm on a Ethernet connection, so I really shouldn't have any issues with connection. Maybe it's Twitch. Twitch was having problems the other day, and so was YouTube. But it also could be... What's up, fellas? Heh. They're fleeing. Doesn't look like it. Alright, where's Silver Rush? I can never remember where Silver Rush is. Mick and Ralph's, Mojave Wasteland, Old Mormon Fort, Freeside. Okay, I want to go to Freeside. I want to go to actual Freeside. Okay, and we're gonna get rid of the weapon, so I can run faster. Nope. Okay. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are live. And then I got to go interrogate that. How do you restart your game when it crashes? Because when my game crashes, it freezes my whole PC, and I got to restart the computer. I've had a couple of those, but the biggest thing is I'm on 2 monitors, so I just Alt-Tab, and I have learned... James, what up, what up? I have learned to keep Steam on a separate monitor. Because if Steam is on the second monitor and the game crashes, I can go Alt-Tab over to Steam and just force stop the game, which I've done, you know, and that works. Thank you Twitch for crashing or whatever that was, because there were 3 people watching. Now there's 2. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We're good. We're good. It's okay, because we still got Enclave, and that's what counts. We got James now. That's important. James, thank you for joining. Yeah. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. What kind of machine do you have? Do you have a Dell, a Mac, you know, all the other stuff?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons...
Okay, whatever.
It should only take a moment.
It's kind of ridiculous, but...
I've stole all of your weapons. You're clear to enter.
It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, whatever.
Miss Van Graff, my
Windows device.
We wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapon...
Okay, I made a slightly bad choice.
Excuse me for a moment. What have you done?
Am I supposed to be killing all these people? Hey. Got him. Okay, did that hurt my Arcade Ganon quest line?
Oh, I'll be... Lead the way. What's up?
It sounds like maybe... Okay. Oh my goodness, but, you know, science. I can level up science. Of course, it's worthless now because what difference it make? I can't fix Rhonda. Okay. And that's probably going to auto-overwrite. Let's get barter higher. And then we'll just... Let's talk about what perk we're going to choose when we inevitably level up. Because I got to get arcade, so I'm going to reset this, but... You know, for now. For now, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, James, what you missed is a game crash. Actually, the game crashed and then the stream crashed. So we're back up. Toughness, yeah. Toughness, grunt. Here and now. An additional experience level. Heavyweight. Thinking maybe shotgun surgeon. Running gun. Okay, lady killer, intense training, confirmed bachelor. Stonewall. Yeah, I'll probably just do toughness level 2. You're probably right. Where's toughness? There it is. Yeah. Yeah, James, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have stuck around. I just like I don't want any of Old World Blues to be spoiled. Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome, guys. Look, back at Black Mountain. I love this freaking game. I love this game. What? No, I wanna load a save. Oh, there we go. Auto Silver Rush. There we go.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment.
I just wanted to get a better look, you know.
Before leaving this facility.
Crash nuked one of the saves. That's all right. We're back. We're back. We're back.
And hope to adjust the price accordingly.
I think
This game is full of bugs.
Here is.
It's like
Excuse me for a
it's like my
moment.
cabinet.
Would you?
My cupboard.
Do it.
Whoa!
Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren.
What just
I
happened?
expect you'll have the rest of our payment
Who
ready tomorrow
who'd they
morning.
just kill? Who'd they just one shot?
They're watching
Okay, everyone. Show's
closely.
over. Back to work. Welcome to the Silver Rush.
Hey.
Where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
Did you just kill that guy? All right.
Not at all.
I think I'm gonna ask her some questions.
It just so happens a position opened up recently.
Yeesh.
We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that?
Sure.
Wonderful. I already have a... He's been with the family for years, so
Okay.
listen to what he says.
Yeah, I'll listen to
and
what he
follow
says.
his instructions.
That's what I'm here for.
Hey.
Oh, and James, one of the things that we added.
Oh, I'll be here. Lead the way. What's up?
Well, you're supposed to. Okay. When we go out of Silver Rush, is he gonna talk my ear off?
Welcome to the Sylv. Aw, crap. Don't tell me you're my new guard.
I am, yeah.
Well, no time for pleasantries. I've got your gear right here.
Oh, cool.
Let's
Free
see if
gear.
you can follow instructions. You'll be covering the other side of the door there. Take your position while I get your
Awesome.
stuff out.
I must have messed something up. Apparently, you get like points with arcade if you
Okay. Lead the... What's up?
like if you do things he likes, and you have to do 5 things he likes.
Look around and get a feel for where customers and risks can enter and exit the area while I get your gear ready. Okay, now let's get you geared up. First,
I hate both of these. I don't like plasma weapons or
Troops,
laser
punks,
weapons.
And capless vermin are to be turned away. Potential customers are to be permitted normal entrance.
Okay, and then what?
That is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around. Don't start any fights. I don't care if some jet junkie just assaulted your mother. We're here to promote violence elsewhere, not start it here.
Promote violence
Lastly,
elsewhere. I love it.
Don't abandon your post. We're getting paid to stand next to this door, not talk to someone down the street or head to the casino. That
Okay.
goes double for any thoughts of splitting with that gear.
All right.
Now and then, some young punk thinks he can run off with Van Graff property. Trust me, the rifle and armor are nice, but they're not worth your life. Other than that, relax. There's usually some eye candy coming and going from the Wrangler over there at some point, so the view's not too bad.
Oh, good. The view's not too bad. This game's so exciting.
Settle
So
in.
fun.
You've got some hours left before your shift ends.
I'm just gonna wait it out. Boring garbage. I was asleep at my post, dog.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
I feel like I should kill this guy. What do we think? Okay. It's a drunk. I think we can get the drunk. Maybe.
Hi there. Is this where I can pick up a laser gun?
Yeah, go right in.
Sounds like...
Good. Stick to the rules.
Don't kill him. Oh! Time to sip my coffee because it's too early for beer. 5 a.m., but I do appreciate the emojis in the chat. Anybody who wants to spam some emojis in the chat, go ahead and feel free. Feel free to spam a couple emojis. And remember, James, this is one thing that you did miss. We have added some new Twitch features. Channel points will get you
Hi.
a couple of...
I
Whoa!
was, in the
Who is this
area
guy?
And thought I'd stop by to look at your weapons. Can I go in? Fine by me.
He's clean. See? Not so hard, is it?
No, not so hard at all. So there's a...
Looks like we got another customer.
Whoa. I don't like that guy. I'm going to have to kill him probably. You can use channel points to activate some little sounds. So one of them is like the Curb Your Enthusiasm song and like Muscle Man
Howdy.
saying, "Oh
I
no,
just done the
bro."
bank over at the Wrangler there and thought I might peruse your fine wares. Maybe lighten my purse a little?
If you broke the bank at the Wrangler, how do you have any money?
Now hold on here. I'm not packing any heat. No, bro. Ain't my word good enough for you?
Ooh, what was that? Oh no, bro. Oh, that was classic. Thank you, Hello Howard, for that one. All right. I'm sure you're a man of your word. Still got to
I
pat you
suppose
down.
It's all right. If there's no other choice.
Never a choice.
See? Told you so.
Told you so. Oh, the hardest part of this job is not gunning them down for being disrespectful.
This way. Don't screw it up.
But yeah, I made him like 50 channel points because I think if you're on the channel, you get quite a few channel points for just watching. And so I wanted it to be something that can be used by like anybody who shows up as soon as they start getting channel points, because I don't know. Some people are like, it should be like 350 channel points. I'm like, you gotta watch for a while to get to that level. I don't know. It's not my vibe. I want you to be able to just drop those sounds in. We might be able to add text to speech here pretty soon. We'll see. What's up, dude?
Hey, looking for something to replace my old revolver?
Oh,
Mind
yeah?
If I head in?
Oh, well, you know.
That's not really necessary, is it? I
Well,
already told you I got this here revolver, right?
Company policy.
Damn, I knew this wasn't gonna work.
Oh,
Stop him.
smoked.
What in the hell do you suppose that was about?
Well, it was about me getting a new 357, I'll tell you that. Ooh, a revenge note. I love revenge notes. I'll tell you this, I know why he's here, and I know what I'm doing isn't good. To whom it may concern, if you're reading this, then I'm likely dead. I can only hope that I've managed to take out some of those thrice darned Van Graffs with me. My family deserves that much at least. He must be with the caravan or something. Crimson Caravan Company getting ransacked by these
Do
scumbags.
not need today. Keep your head straight, rookie. Things are about to get interesting.
Oh boy. I love being in the middle of a war. It's just the game, I guess. And James, before you got here, we were talking about McDonald's toys
Hey, son.
and Spy Kids.
How's it hanging? Looks like you've got a little helper today.
JJ.
Business has been good.
If I ever do like a 24-hour stream or like a really long
Here,
stream,
buddy.
I'll have TT. I'm gonna try to have TTS so that it could be like
Come in
JJ.
and say hi.
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her.
Ooh, always thinking.
Actually, I got a better idea. Make the new hire tell her. You'll do that for me, won't you?
Okay. Well.
I would, but I tend to distract the boss lady a little.
Ooh.
Anyway, I got things to do. Later, Simon.
My name's not Simon.
Let's hope for you yet.
Okay, yeah, hey, you know. There's hope for me yet. I don't like oh, that's Simon. All right. Am I supposed to walk a loop around?
It's just about closing time. Oh, I'm gonna need the rifle and armor.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go get paid and then hopefully dude, Happy Meal toys used to be so poppin'. So poppin'. I'm encumbered again. Eddie. Yeah, I just wanted to be unencumbered. That's what Walton Goggins always says, and I can feel that on a spiritual level. Okay, well, the minigun is probably one of my biggest problems.
Glory's the one you want to talk to about work.
Simon's been telling me how it went.
Yeah.
You kept away the undesirables, patted down. That is to say, you performed as instructed. Simon was
Okay,
impressed.
well, it was pretty
and
basic.
So am I. So you get a small bonus with your normal
Yeah,
pay.
so
Unfortunately,
we were talking
I
about
found
Spy
someone else with
Kids.
a little more experience, and he'll take over the position starting tomorrow.
Cool, good.
However, another task has come up that I could use some help with.
We were talking
Assuming
Spy
you're still
Kids,
interested in making
and
some money.
there was a McDonald's toy when Spy Kids 1 came out, I think, and it was like Junie's spider, and it like it kind of transformed, kind of like a transformer does. I'm pretty positive, and it was like big. It was like the size of my whole hand. Which, I mean, I was like a little kid. I was probably like 7 or 8, but I just remember it being like one of the coolest toys ever. And then I mentioned that when Tony Hawk Pro Skater came out, I got this like handheld video game for Skate, and it was like you're in like a drainage river, and you can like go up on the sides of like, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but like the diagonal sides of the drainage river. If you remember GTA 5, it's a lot like that. But you were just skating and you would avoid like bumps and like rocks and stuff and divots. And I just remember finding that when I was like 12 or something, cleaning my room, and I spent like an hour just playing that. Dude, McDonald's toys used to be so awesome.
For us. I just handle the details.
There's a deal that we've been working on for a while now, and the
Oh.
buyer would like a sample of our weapons.
Oh yeah.
I need you to run a package out to a discreet location that the client has chosen. Sound good?
I feel like the Van Graffs are ransacking the Crimson Caravan Company.
Good.
I'm not a delivery
Here's the
boy. I'm
package.
literally a
I'll mark
courier
the
for the
location
Mojave
on your
Express.
map. The buyer said
I'm
they'd be
exactly
in
a
town
delivery
for quite
boy.
a while, so there's no rush. That said, try not to dawdle. This client could mean big money for us,
Ooh.
which naturally means big money for you.
Big money, that's what I'm talking about. What toys do you remember getting, James? You remember getting any good ones? They used to be so awesome. Nowadays, I feel like they're just kind of like garbage. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe the hunting rifle? Pacer's still right there? Okay, well, anyway. So he didn't do the thing with Van Graff. I'm just going to go back to Camp McCarran and see if I can't... Where's Camp McCarran? I'm going to go to Camp McCarran and torture that guy. Here we go. I can't believe they don't aggro me after I killed that one guy in cold blood. But, you know, soldiers die. It's what happens. Maybe they don't know it was me. Look at this guy.
A platoon of veteran rangers is like a tactical nuke. Only
Major
tougher to scare.
Daughtry. Like a tactical nuke. What is this guy?
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out.
Okay.
Because I killed a couple of marks for him. That's why. Damn right they were. They were good too.
Can I get?
Till I popped a
Can
couple
I get
shells in their
paid
assholes.
for? Oh my gosh.
Over. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe
Okay.
I complain a little here and there.
All right, little
but
Buster.
My shit gets done.
Okay.
Well, hey, the field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking to get in once they hear I quit.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Ooh, he plays Caravan. All right, we're gonna. Oh my gosh, we're gonna try to raise him like. Yeah, no, not 20,000. Like. Okay, well, okay, yeah, he can wager 250. I'm not playing Caravan for 250 caps. Not a chance. I wonder what the quest line was for him that I'm missing. Oh well. Okay, I gotta talk to somebody about torturing that guy. Okay, I think I still have one of my Happy Meal toys. I'll have to look for it, but it's Stinky Diver from Action League now. That show was weird. I don't know if you remember it. It was on Nickelodeon. I feel like I remember it, but I'm just thinking of, like, the only thing that comes to mind is, like, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. You know? Oh, and, I don't know if you guys want updates like this, but ladies and gentlemen, one of my shorts on YouTube just hit 5,000 views for the first time, and I am over the moon about it. Again, I don't know how interested you guys are in hearing about the, channel growth progress, but that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited about it, and you know, I don't know,
You're back.
just wanted to share it. I'm pretty stoked about it. Yeah, let's freaking go is right. All right, do you need any help? Okay, didn't the colonel tell me to like help with the prisoner? I had to go find Colonel Shu, which I think he's over here, if I'm not mistaken. The Stinky Diver. It doesn't sound specifically familiar, but I do feel like I've heard of it, at the very least. Again, very cool armor. I gotta get some of this.
Yes, what is
Hey,
it?
Colonel Shu, yeah, there we go.
Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think... Talk to her if you like. See if she... Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So
Okay, so, yeah, right, James? I'm like, ooh, it's, I mean, I don't know how interested you guys are in, like, some of the methods that can help a little bit, but on the, like, related videos, what you can do on shorts on YouTube specifically is you can add whatever video short from the day before has the most views, and you just do that for all your shorts for the day. And that way, if anybody clicks on it, they get sent to the other short. But also, I don't know. I don't know if that makes people happy, because I imagine when I click on related video, I know for me, I want to see the whole long-form content. And if I go to another short, sometimes it's a little bit annoying. But, ooh, almost dropped the mic. That would have been annoying. A little bit of that noise. Okay. So, okay, he said that she hit a wall. I can make the Legion prisoner talk. I don't know what else I can do. Okay, I'm annoyed. I'm getting ready to clear this place out. Because I want to interrogate that prisoner. I want to find answer. I'm going to do like that movie with Samuel L. Jackson, Unthinkable.
You're back.
Yes, I am. Dude, he literally said that I could help you. God, I just want to kill him. Okay, someone needs to... Anybody know how I can, like, get the right to interrogate that prisoner? Maybe if I sleep in one of these beds. Come on. Ooh, open cell door. We're going to sleep for 7 hours, and maybe when we wake up, the prisoner will be in here. Nope. Okay, you've been at it for 8 hours.
Could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Yeah, he deserved it, that's for sure. These guys really have some, like, thoroughly thought out words. Okay, so I can't torture the prisoner then? This is ridiculous. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up how to get to torture the prisoner. Maybe I need to be like not a merciful thug with the NCR. Dang it. There we go.
Evening.
Do more NCR missions so they can trust you more. Maybe don't kill them when they disrespect you. Look, I was minding my own business, and he said, you got a lot of nerve walking around here. I got a lot of nerve. I also have a 50. And so I did what I had to do. Okay. How do I get to interrogate, enhanced interrogation methods, as John, what's the guy's name? John Kiriakou says, interrogate the Legion prisoner. There we go. We're gonna find it. Travel to Camp McCarran, go to the terminal building, second floor, and speak with Lieutenant Carey Boyd. You must have at least a neutral or positive relationship with the NCR. You may need to ask to work. Okay, so yeah. It is because I'm a merciful thug. So let's take a look here. Under stats, let's look at general. And the NCR does not like me, per se. So I gotta go do some things to them. I wonder what they need. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, let's go to quests. Return to Red Lucy. Deliver the package to a man at the designated location. Return to Marcus. Okay, I'm going to have to pick up a quest real quick so that I can do this garbage. We are going. Hey, you.
Never seen you around.
No, I've never been around, but I thought you should know.
him?
Yeah, I killed Cook.
Here, I
Scumbag.
dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy.
No, it wasn't
Didn't
hard.
really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would.
Did I?
Here, I owe you.
Good.
Take it and get out of
Maybe
here.
this will count
before
for
I
something.
Indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment.
Okay.
Howdy. What brings you back?
Yeah. How long you been stationed here? Okay. All right, mate. How did that help anything? Did that help my relationship with the NCR? Still a merciful thug. Come on, dude. Alright, I think I gotta go, like, kill powder gangers or something. Oh, you know what? Vault 3 always has some good old-fashioned fiends to kill. I think I get points for killing fiends, right? Ooh. Yeah? This is going well. This is going well. You're barely even hurting me. Can't hurt me. Can't hurt me. You don't know me, son. Can't hurt me. Alright, here we go. Here we go. And... oh. There we go. Okay, and I think the 12 gauge might actually be the way to go here because it's going to be funnier. I think I'll use the sawed-off. Because when I'm called off, I got the sawed-off. And what do I do about it? That's right. I squeeze the trigger, and then bodies get hauled off. Straight out of Compton. Okay. If you go below neutral with any faction, you can't get a good relationship with that faction. Zhang, are you kidding me? But I killed those garbage bags. Okay. Alright, this time it's for real. Should we do repair? I feel like having a higher repair is going to come in handy on any other... You know what? No, lockpick. Lockpick's the way to do it. I got to get lockpick up to like 75. If I take it to 60, yeah, that's going to be good. And then guns to 64. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I'll do that. And then we'll probably stick with toughness. Ooh, shotgun surgeon. Regardless of ammunition, ignore an additional 10 points of target's DT. Toughness 3 to overall damage threshold. This perk may be taken twice to second rank, granting an additional 3. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Done. Done and done. Whoa, what is this? This place looks kind of cool. What is this? Sure, man. Whatever. These people are so annoying. You like the sight of your own blood? Do I like the sight of my own blood? You're about to die. Ooh, cannibal. Unigun. Gosh dang it. Hello, Howard. Alright, I'll set the timer. Thank you for the Unigun curse. Hello, Howard. I appreciate it. But gosh darn. Okay. I'm stuck with the sawed off. And I have, so for 5 minutes. And what do I have in terms of ammo? Alright, well, that's okay, because we've got the pulse slugs. We've got 40 of those. We'll make them count. We'll make them count. Alright, where are these dang fiends? Any more fiends? It's an unmarked fiend base. What's my survival? My survival is... let me see. 36. Which is not nearly enough to make blood sausage. But, I think it's pretty good. I think it's okay. We killed Cook. Ooh, yeah? Can you do that? What's through here again? There's more fiends, I think, right? Yeah, the fiend territory. We're just going to blast them. We're on Unigun. So it's 12 gauge party time. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it on, fiends. I ain't even worried about it. I'm going to get an elevated firing position. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, Eddie made quick work of them. Or maybe that was Gannon. I don't know. Let me hit that hit the dirty water. Maybe a little bit of iguana bits, some junk food. And do I have any stim Nah, but I have squirrel stew. Counts for something. Alright, elevated firing position with the scattergun. With the scattergun. Ooh, this is pretty cool. A little platforming. Where'd they go? I'm going to destroy. I'm going to destroy all that are here. Yeah, so the channel points that you can use to make sounds are alright, my health is kind of low, but that's okay. They're not like labeled with images, it's just the title, but you can do like ooh, that was nice. I love 12 gauge. Love the 12 gauge. My problem. See, yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you for that. Who was that? It was James. Thank you, James. When they're like, "Do you like the sight of your own blood?" and then you blast them and you play the freaking what's that song? Oh, the Curb Your Enthusiasm. Bun dun dun dee 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 dee. Nah. I don't want to keep my distance because this 12 gauge does its best work right up close. Right up close. Oh, no, you're cowering in fear. There we go. I'm sorry. I wanted to blast him in the noggin, but, you know. At least we got Bloody Mess activated, so he's still... It's like, hey, dude, chill, okay? Nothing to lose your head about. Ooh-wee. Alrighty. Ooh, what's through here? South Vegas ruins? Oh, we're back at South Vegas? Alright, well. That's fine. Empty dumpster. Empty dumpster. Did I already kill Mortimer? Okay. So, are you saying that it's unlikely we're going to be able to go back to McCarran and, like, have a better relationship at all? With the NCR? Arcade is a sick name. Arcade Gannon's a cool guy. So, I was watching... I don't know if this is the kind of thing that interests you guys, but I think I've said it probably 400 times on this show, but I'm a big fan of Zachary Levi. Like, I loved Chuck, and I love Tangled. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, and he voices Flynn Rider. And so I'm a big fan of Zachary Levi. Anyway, so he voices Arcade Gannon, right? And I was watching, I was watching Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel, yesterday. And he's in it. He plays, like, Dave's brother or something. Oh, there's the Unigun curse over. Thank you, Hello Howard, for activating the Unigun. So Arcade Gannon, so Zachary Levi's in it. He plays Dave's brother. Anyway, I'm not going to get too much into it, but he's a big video game nerd, and on his, like, bedside table or the coffee table in his bedroom, there's, like, a scene, and they have a, like, Fallout 2 game guide. And I just thought it was funny because Fallout 2, like, this is the Fallout 2, image right here. I was like, dude, that's Arcade right there. That's funny. I don't know. I like that kind of synchronicity stuff.
Heard you got cook.
I did. Smoked that guy. Okay. Alright, bye. Yeah, it seems like maybe we can't fix our relationship with the NCR. That's too bad. I killed Caesar. They should love me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are 4 away, it looks like, from our 34 followers to go clear out Vault 34. But in the meantime, does anyone have anything fun that I can go do? Anybody have anything fun? Canyon Wreckage. Let's go over to the Canyon Wreckage and see what's over there. Yeah, right. Alvin and the Chipmunks? Yo, is that a gosh dang Fallout 2 reference? I thought this movie's for kids. Fallout 2, the opening to Fallout 2. It's just like explicit, just gunning down, massacring people. A unique bladed gauntlet. I might have to take his life then. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to do what must be done, but, you know, ladies and gentlemen, it must be done. I have an NCR emergency radio. Can I only use this once? Well, and I also thought it was odd that it was Fallout 2, because I think the movie came out in like 2014. No, it probably wasn't 2014. Oh, I'm not going to the Lonesome Road right now. Is there anything fun to do in that area? You know, like all this stuff is unexplored, but I cleared out Quarry Junction, so maybe I should go over there? Fast travel here. No, use it. Alright. I hope that this is not gonna get me. Like this is the only time I can use it. Oh. What the heck, guys? What did I even do? I didn't even do anything. This is ridiculous. I'm starting to feel a little bit targeted. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? This is not cool. Not cool. The emergency radio only works with a good relationship with the NCR. You show up too many children. I didn't even... They were Caesar's Legion, okay? And they were dressed in the armor. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't tell from where I was. Okay, here we go. Alright, so there's no death claws over here. I've got the 12 gauge to handle them. You know what we might need to do right now? Because there's just... Why is there an enemy over here? Am I about to get death clawed in the face? Well, yeah, but he... Oh, it's a wolf. Not no mo. Not no mo. It's not no wolf, no mo. Oh, it's a coyote. Well... You can't pay caps to up your reputation, can you? I wish, dude. I would like to. I would like to pay caps to up my reputation. I would really appreciate that, you know? My goodness. This is a bit ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. It's a bit silly that this whole thing is going the way it's going. Like, I feel personally targeted and personally attacked, honestly. What did I even do to the NCR? I didn't even do anything. I was just minding my own business. Minding my own dang business. And they're just like, yeah, sorry, we've withdrawn support. Like, withdrawn support? Okay. Well, I guess taking a guy's head off with the 50 cal, not the nicest thing I've ever done, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Paying caps to the casino boss at the Atomic Wrangler. You got it. I will go do that right freaking now. I'm shunned at the North Gate. You can't get the boomers to side with the NCR because you killed them, correct? This is all semantics. Like, what does it even matter, man? You know, what does any of this even matter? I just don't see the, like, why we would even talk about it, right? It's just one of those things. Alright, here we go.
Hello.
Alright, hey, bud. So go to the Atomic Wrangler. I feel like I'm on the wrong side of Freeside right now.
All hail the slayer of Caesar.
What?
About time that slave
Oh, yeah.
his...
Yeah! That was me!
Hey.
Hi!
I heard Motor Runner got taken down.
That was me, too.
Will finally destroy themselves now.
That was me.
Fighting off Benny's thugs.
Thanks.
I know I wouldn't have survived that.
Hey, I'll take the compliments, dude.
Howdy.
Hi. Hi, hi.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
Oh, yeah? Well, I
We've
think
got stuff
this
we're
is the
not
door
even
to
allowed.
actual Freeside. You have a companion in Enclave-powered combat armor. The NCR fought a bloody war out west with them. Are we thinking maybe we got to make him take it off? Can Eddie carry it? That's a question. Eddie can. All right, Gannon. Sure. Give me the dang power armor.
Okay.
All right. That's a very funny look, Gannon. Oh my goodness. All right. Whatever. We're gonna give him the power armor. Do you think that that's what it is? It's the Remnant's armor? Oh, he can't wear... Dang it, I can't give it to Eddie, can I? Because he can't wear gosh dang... Oh, no, bro.
Sure. Just don't treat me like
if I give him the... If I give him the helmet, is he gonna... Oh, no, it's the power armor. Gosh, dang it.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack problem.
This is annoying, man.
If you would like me to die, no argument.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. I just gotta freaking do it. I gotta figure this garbage out. Okay. Remnant's power helmet. Exit. Give him back his Enclave armor.
Don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Okay. It's not a faction armor. I'm just saying, retrospectively, it's a bad look, but in-game, it doesn't actually change anything. Okay, well then, you know. I don't know, man. It seemed like when I talked to Eddie that he wouldn't take it because it was faction armor, but, you know. Propagating war criminals. It's like dressing up as a Nazi in game. Yeah, I guess a little bit. Oh, man. Eddie wouldn't take it. Oh, hey, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are these guys?
Over here.
Hey, why didn't his head come off? It's ridiculous. Did my reputation increase? I did it for the rep. I did it all for the rep. All of it was for the rep. And it didn't work. It didn't work. Where is the gosh dang... Okay, I'm supposed to go to the Atomic Wrangler? That's by the Silver Rush, right? I'm so freaking lost right now. So completely lost. Oh. If it was faction armor, Gannon couldn't wear it either. It's because Eddie's inventory was full. Fair enough. Here's the... Okay, here we go. So pay some caps to the Atomic Wrangler guy, and hopefully that'll work.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Where's that coming from? Is there a speaker up there or something? Into the Atomic Wrangler I go. Guns a-blazing. You gotta be freaking kidding me right now. Okay, that's 2 crashes today. Hey, I love it. I love it when the game crashes. Let me update that crash count. Okay. And let's relaunch the dang game. Guy on the street who's a crier. You just walked past him saying that. Yeah, I'm going absolutely insane, I think. I'm like, I thought it was a speaker or something. The boss is at the bar. Hopefully this doesn't set me back to, like, Quarry Junction or something. It's like, yeah, me. I need to sleep, not my character. I need to sleep. I haven't slept in 4 days because of the Vitajex. I ran out of Vitajex. And I'll go to the Atomic Wrangler. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully something good. Not something bad. I think I'm moving around the game too much and it's not able to load fast enough.
Have some serious brass to fight off Benny's goons.
Yeah, I got all the brass in the world, man. Heyo.
I hear Benny went missing. I can't help but wonder what... Needless to say,
Well, I have to shoot anyone.
I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse.
What if they have the
Just
money?
get the caps from...
Okay, well, you,
If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each.
25%?
25% is more than fair.
Well, you wouldn't get
It'll
anything.
add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
150 caps? Oh my gosh. I guess, man. I guess
All
I'll
right,
take
50-50 it is.
300
But you better bring
caps?
back all of the caps.
This is worthless,
If we hear you
man.
crossed us,
Yeah, no. I think I'm going to steal all the caps
Great.
because 600 caps may be worth. So this is
Anything else you
is
need?
just the Thieves Guild opening.
Yep.
It's just the first mission for the Thieves Guild from Skyrim. Bethesda reusing the same garbage.
Yep.
Todd Howard's like, "Hey, bro, can I borrow your homework? Can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it a little bit." All right, where is this guy? Whoa, what's going on here? Roulette table. Cashier. What am I? Ah, I'm back here again. You look like you own...
Baby, am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
And I'm not supposed to gun this guy down. Is that what we're saying here?
Come on, stay in character. You're supposed to be heckling me.
Oh, he's a comedian. Oh, and again, I'm supposed to not clap this guy? Okay. Why, brother? Or why bother? You're embarrassing yourself enough as it is.
Not bad. Your timing's terrible and you got no style.
Yeah,
But
that
you
was
might
pretty.
make
That was pretty
yourself a professional
deadpan.
heckler.
Hey, I can't think of a
What?
more
You
pathetic
mean
career
you're not
choice.
part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler.
Oh, I love heckling. Okay. Well, you know.
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you...
Yeah.
Name's
Okay.
Hadrian.
Hadrian.
Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh?
Nah,
course,
I've
you
never
always
seen
had to
anything
strike
this
me as a
ugly
worldly
before.
type.
Okay.
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract.
Okay. Well.
Okay, I admit it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, see you later, dude. See you later. Where's the fella? Where's the fella? Is he gonna be at the bar and I just need to wait? Boom, roasted. Oscar. Boom, roasted. Let's wait an hour and see if it changes. Where is this fella? Anybody know where this guy is? Where is bro? Not gonna pick that lock. Maybe he's in the restroom. Hey! Hey! Bathtub! That was a bit of a jump scare. Bathtub jump scare. Alright. Where is he? Okay, I'm not seeing him. I'm not going in the women's restroom because he shouldn't be in there. Maybe he's backstage or... Ooh, authorized personnel only. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Maybe if I get some R&R here, that'll help. Alright, I need some R&R.
I heard Benny sent his...
Yeah, I smoked him. I need some R&R. Okay, I'd like to see what you have on tab. Looking for
Rooms are
R&R.
just a few...
I'd like a room. There you go. Okay. Goodbye. He has a bedroom upstairs. He's possibly there. Well, I'll have to check it. But I might need to sneak in order to lockpick it. Just to be safe. Upsy stairsy. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. I'll do my...
We probably should have saved first because in Skyrim, if you break a lockpick while you're hidden, a lot of times you get found. Which also makes you have to start picking the lock all over again. Oh. Oh. Hey, James. Talk to me. Talk to me, James. James! Is this the guy? Is this the guy? Is this the guy?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm just trying to talk to you, James. Is this the guy?
Howdy, Doc.
Hi. He's
The
not.
hell do you want?
It's not letting me talk to him. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Victory. I've never had that. Toy car. Let's pickpocket him. Ooh, bank key and upstairs key. All right, well. So he was here. James.
Great. You again?
James, come here. Come here, James. I got to talk to you. I just hide and then just wait. Yeah, James and James. Okay, there we go. Hey, James, talk to me. He's angry because I broke into his bedroom. See, that's me, yeah. I killed Caesar. That was whatever you think you are, I am. Okay. It was about time Caesar got his slaver, you know? So everybody shares a room in this place? Quite a joint you got here. Alright, well, I'm going to get the heck out of here. And we'll see what we can't do. James. Am I going to get gunned down when I go down here? Okay, I'm not seeing any benefit from being here anymore because James is, like, not chill. I do have spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, though. I will say that. I will say that. There are some spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily. There we go. Okay.
This buildup of forces between the
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Okay, what do you need done?
The basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers'
I don't really want to do that.
I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
I don't really want to do that.
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls.
Yeah, gross.
A thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can.
Oh my gosh, that's whack, dude. I gotta do this to get the NCR to like me. I don't know if it's worth it, guys.
Boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetish.
Okay, yeah, all right, I'm leaving. 100 caps. And this is not going to help me with the NCR, right? If I just say I'm not going to be a pimp. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. Oh, there we go.
For the right caps, I might be able to.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
There we go.
This'll take some work, but I'm sure I can convince them to get off your rocker in the past.
Exactly, bro.
Changed your...
Well, it might help with the NCR, though. All right, cool. People don't know about you enough about you to form any opinion.
Guys were in here earlier saying you survived.
Yeah, I did. Now, can I do it again? I want people to like me.
Great.
I'm a paragon. Okay. I need more help with my reputation. I need them to forget about some of the things.
Sorry, Bob, but I'm fresh out of ideas. I've done...
All right, fine. Hey, look. I'm liked around Freeside. Well, maybe that'll help. You'd think killing Freeside thugs would help, but it doesn't. I imagine it'll help a little bit with the NCR. It'd be cool if there was like a way to get... Brahmin, that's funny. Now let's see if my rep with the NCR is any better. Still a merciful thug. That's great. But Freeside, I'm liked. Okay, so I need to do something to get the NCR to like me. And I've already killed all the fiends I can find. Dude, all I did was... I just smoked one guy. If only I still had Boone. You know? We're going to go to the Grub and Gulp and see if there's anything we can do there. 100 messages on this stream. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for all the chats. Thank you for all the chats. Alrighty. Here we go.
You need water? I got...
Okay, well, no, I don't need water. Well, I probably do need water, but...
Welcome back to the Grub and Go.
Hi, Fitz. Goodbye. Oh my gosh. You get points for killing powder gangers. Anybody know where any powder gangers might be? I feel like I killed all of them. The NCR guy in Vegas. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, Ambassador Crowley! He loves me. I take all his money. Dude, this is the place to be. Thank you, James. That's a great idea. I'll go talk to Ambassador Crowley and see what he can do for me. Be like, hey, dude, look. Some things went down through no fault of my own. I'm now hated by the NCR. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened, bro. It wasn't me. I was minding my own business. I was minding my absolute own business when all of a sudden some guy attacked me with his words. So I did the logical and reasonable thing, blasting him in the noggin. Yeah, Crowley's a cool guy. I play a caravan with him. Which, by the way, you ever want to get ahead in real life? Fallout New Vegas is a great framework for, how to. I guess what they would say is grease the wheels of democracy. You get in a card game weekly with the ambassador. Next thing you know, you get a passport in 10 minutes from any country. All right, here we go. Hey. No. Ah! Hey, I need to talk to you.
Welcome back. What can I do for you this time?
No, what can I do for you? Okay, I guess nothing. Let's go get bro to give me some tasks. All right, thanks, James. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting, and thanks for the channel points for the little sounds. That was pretty sweet.
What do you want?
Pretty awesome. Thank you, James. Okay.
What's the... That's disappointing. They could have been a big help to us. It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you?
Hey, okay.
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position...
Okay.
We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR... We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a...
Okay, yeah. I have. It's a slum.
Agree, but it's a slum with NCR...
Okay.
Violence is something of a way of life there. But there's been a disturbing rise.
Hooray! I'm useful.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for that, James. Little Zoidberg there.
The Kings. I need someone to look into.
Hooray!
Attention. Would you be interested?
Why not Zoidberg? Yeah, I'll look into it for sure. Crowley, you got it, bro.
The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for.
No, we can definitely kill whoever it is he's talking about.
But my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
I gotta go kill Pacer? Frick, guys. This does not sound very fun.
Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find... That could be useful. But I'm afraid I don't have the back...
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sure it may be tough to find. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, and report to the leader of their gang.
Nice.
The man who calls himself the King.
Then use the King's favor to stop the violence against the NCR for diplomatic option. Okay, well, I've already done one quest with the Kings with Oris. He's Caucasian. Okay, thank you.
Go.
Hey, you got anything else?
Hello.
What's happening around the strip?
If you want. Yep. See? It goes.
Okay.
However, if Pacer were killed with either a laser or platform.
Okay, yeah. People would blame the Van Graffs.
Doesn't arm at your throat. I'll leave.
I don't think I need to kill him. I think I'll just go talk to the Kings, right? We'll just I think what they wanted us to do right now was Old Mormon Fort. Okay, so we got some tasks to do. I mean, you know, we're going to go take care of some stuff and then we're going to get... Why are we working on our NCR reputation again? Oh, I want to torture the... This is also... I can do some enhanced interrogation methods on the prisoner. I'm going John Kiriakou on the prisoner over here. Oh, I'm going to introduce him to John Pork. All right, here we go. Crimson Caravan, New Vegas Medical, and where's the Old Mormon Fort? Okay, Freeside. I feel like the Freeside North Gate gets me there faster. The bot? Extinguish! Exterminate the bot! Hold on. Let me exterminate this dang bot. How do I exterminate the bot? Okay. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta deal with this bot. Mm-hmm. Never mind. I can't figure out how to do it. That's fine. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's all a waste of time. We're just going to keep playing. We're just going to mind our own business. Okay. Here we go. We made it. We made it to Freeside. Wait. Did that just say that we got some better reputation with accepted with the NCR? Okay. So let's see if we can use the dang... Oh, look at that. Rangers. Supply. Supply? So what happens when you ask for supply? I think the brightness might be a touch too high. Just a touch. Because we're not playing... And my HUD should be green. Of course, this is Fallout New Vegas. We'll leave the HUD amber. Okay. Look at that. Now that's a little more like it. Okay, here we go. I was just going to say you were hallucinating.
Now we'd like to do one for you.
Oh.
Here's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running.
What?
You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back.
For sure. Thanks, man.
Stay safe and good hunting.
All right. Hey, Zhang said, make sure to talk to Julie Farkas about the NCR and Freeside when it becomes an optional thing. Otherwise, you won't be able to get their diplomatic option. Cool, cool, cool. Did he just give me a bunch of supplies? I didn't see any of the supplies, but whatever. Well, I got the radio, at least. At least I have the radio and it works now. The green Pip-Boy is a bit wild. It doesn't really look quite right. Okay, Old Mormon Fort time. Let's go find out what happened. I think we can all guess what happened. Come on. Come on. Get me there. Get me there. Boom. Okay. We're gonna... Yeah, I was hallucinating the bot, but I do think that the bot was maybe possibly real. Old Mormon Fort. Hey, Ferris. Hey, wake up. Wake up, Ferris. Look, I'm Sam Hyde on an administrative results video. Oh, my goodness. All right. Any of you guys see that? Any of you guys see the administrative results video with Sam Hyde? That was wild. That's just a gambler. I don't need to talk to that guy. I need to talk to the guys who knew the Kings. Who's this guy? Follower's Guard. Sorry I woke you. Gambler.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
Oh, okay. Thank you for drawing me over there. Just to tell me that.
Hey.
Alrighty. I'm going to activate that quest real quick. Good lord. I feel like I'm playing Fallout 3. Kill Pacer in a way that implicates someone else. Wayne. Yeah, I'm not doing that garbage. Debt collector. No. Unfriendly persuasion. Where's the dang... Where's the King's one? GI Blues. There it is. No. GI Blues. There we go. Okay. Go to the Old Mormon Fort. So now if I go to local map. Okay. That makes life a little easier, right? A little bit easier.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend
Look,
here?
Roy, look. Hey, hey. Yeah, he looks like he's in bad shape.
Yeah, the docs say he's gonna be laid up for...
Not so good.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
Yeah. Well, can you tell me about it?
Happened at night.
Okay.
Around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap.
Nice. Okay.
To invest it wisely.
Sure.
As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of
Oh
town.
no, squatters.
Out of nowhere, these big guys show up.
I
And start
hate
barking
squatters.
Questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals.
Disrespectful.
The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets.
Disrespectful.
Started yelling back at him.
Yeah.
Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it. Sad to say.
It's a bit bugged. Zhang, what are you saying that the game is buggy right now, or it was just the radio's not working? All right, do you remember anything about the people who attacked you?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened.
There we
so
go.
I hope you find the bastards that did this.
Wayne?
It's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you?
Yeah, he did.
I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess.
That sounds like the king's.
Sorry I couldn't help. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name.
Got him.
We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least
Lou.
I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. That's what he called it.
Lieutenant.
He
Uh-oh.
probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Dumb as a bag of rocks, this kid. Well, you don't spit into the wind, man. Okay.
I see you prefer the company of anarchic cultists to civilized peoples.
Sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I think about when people are rude to me in Fallout. I think about, are you going to talk to me like that? I had a 12 gauge. Come on. All right. Let's go. Let's go. We're leaving. The radio supply works, but the Ranger Trooper support has never worked for me. It's a bit buggy. Doesn't quite work. Nah, it happens. All right. Let's get over here. Let's see what we got to do next. Looks like the next thing is to go back to the king. And we are almost done with the first couple parts of the King quest line.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Sure.
The king says to keep up the...
Iguana bits. All right, well, here we go.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are...
All right, we're going to go as quick as we can. I like how you can come up to people and talk to them with a weapon propped to their head and they still talk to you. Well, and what's funny is it doesn't... some people will be like, hey, what are you doing? You know, like the NCR soldiers, a lot of times if you point a gun at them, will be like, why are you doing that? Why are you pointing a gun at me? But a lot of the normal people just continue with their lines, and if their lines are rude, they'll just say them. I'm like, you know? Anyway.
Have you found anything out?
Oh, I found out a couple things. Well, I'll tell you what. Local men were attacked by soldiers. One of the men identified by rank, baby.
Boys, huh?
Oh, yeah.
If they're coming over here now, it's got to be for a reason. If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask her. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort.
I was just there, dude. I was
The
just
followers
there.
seem to know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do.
Is that why you
about
said
it.
to talk to Julie
She'll probably ask
Farkas?
you to hug someone or something.
The followers. Pacifists. The followers are all pacifists. Ridiculous pacifists.
I ain't seen them myself.
Of course, not Arcade. Arcade does the right thing. We get attacked and Arcade goes boom, boom, pop, pop, pop. Just like that. Next thing I know, my enemies are laying face down in their blood. Where's Veronica? She's back at the Lucky 38. We'll get her. Don't you worry. I know it's hard because you're like, who is this? Well, it's Arcade Gannon, but you can't tell because it looks the same as Veronica does in the power armor. To the old Mormon fort, and we'll talk to Julie Farkas. Sorry, Zhang, that I didn't listen the first time. When you said talk to Julie Farkas, I just didn't realize she was here.
It looks like the Legion and NCR are getting ready for a fight.
A fight?
I hope that doesn't end badly for us.
What fight? I already
Are you
killed
here to
Caesar.
drop off medical supplies?
Medical
Leave them with the rest in the middle of
supplies.
the courtyard.
Ooh.
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major
Okay.
Elizabeth Kieran,
You're
has
friends
been
with Kieran?
handing out
Okay.
supplies to the poor a little west of.
Okay.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. If Elizabeth was there
I
anything
love
else you
fetch
wanted to
quests,
talk
ladies
about?
and gentlemen. I love fetch quests.
More
Yeah.
than rough. It's a damn mess.
A mess.
Freeside townies are
It's a
constantly
mess.
picking fights with
Jeb
NCR
is a
civilians.
mess.
Thugs and thieves are always
Freeside
looking
is
for
a
victim,
big fat
and the local
waste.
families are just sitting back making caps on the mess.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been
Freeside
saying.
is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up.
I'll step in.
The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Oh, I'll get involved. I can fix it.
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine
I don't know
organized,
if I'm
but The Crimson
interested.
Caravan wants too many caps for what we need.
Can I just give you like
Lastly,
500,000
tensions
caps?
between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
Can I just give her like 300,000 caps or something?
The big man around here is...
Okay. Alright. I would rather just like give her a gold bar or something, because I think I have one. I'm pretty sure I have a gold bar right now. Yeah, I got 3. That's 30,000 caps right there. And you got to imagine that that would help, but, you know. She's got to go liquidate it, which is, you know, it's work in and of itself. I got to go to the strip and the gun runners. I feel like the gun runners is not where I'm supposed to go. You cannot buy love. I'm not trying to buy love. I'm trying to buy gosh dang what was that sound? I'm trying to buy some gosh dang medical supplies. Okay. Am I still hated at the strip? Sneering punk. Okay, I'm not hated anymore. That's nice. Cannot buy love. That is true. Hello, Howard. You cannot buy love. Unless you have a lot of money. I do think I did. I got all 37. And you can see it on my... It just works, guys. It just works. Yeah, Zhang, I got all 37 gold bars. That was a bit of a task. It's in my VODs on I think the VODs should still be available on Twitch, and they're on YouTube as well, of my Dead Money playthrough. We got all 37 gold bars. I think I did a pretty okay job. I had to change the difficulty a couple times because I was playing on hardcore mode. And it just wasn't working out. Now I turned hardcore mode off so I could carry more gold bars, but at the end of the day, it's 1,400 like weight, so it didn't really make much of a difference that ammo was not, you know, I wasn't counting ammo as part of the weight. But yeah, I locked Elijah in the vault. We barely made it. Saved by the bell, man. It was pretty incredible. It felt like I referenced, but I don't know if the reference was like was really understood. But I did reference the gosh dang... Sorry, I'm going crazy. I'm forgetting what I'm doing here. I referenced that speed run of GoldenEye, alleyways, or alley. And he's, I don't know if you remember this, but me and Mark Rutsu, I skipped the 113. I went straight to the 112. I never seen a 113 and I never will. Watch this line I take. Okay, this is the pace. This is the pace. You know, wait till I get the grenade launcher. I'm gonna shoot it to back boost me. Boom. You can get easy strip rep by giving vault suits to Sarah Weintraub, but give them to her one at a time to get the most rep. Boom. Okay, we'll do that. I'll skip all this garbage, and I'll just go straight to getting some good rep with the NCR, because I think right now we're still chilling at accepted. We need to be liked. And I have vault suits. I have vault suits to give, I'm pretty sure. Vault 22. I'll have to go get more, but I have a vault suit. I thought I grabbed a vault suit from Dead Money, but maybe not. Maybe there were no vault suits in Dead Money. Hey. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Sarah Weintraub.
Yeah.
Welcome.
A Vault Hotel. Are you the owner of the shop? Why isn't it letting me trade with her? Why can't I sell her? Do I give her a suit?
No. I grew. My vault is pure New Vegas.
Okay.
Everyone has a chance. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments. I'll give you a quick
Nice
tour of my
gambling.
home.
I love it.
Yeah.
Flip of a coin. I don't want a tour.
Good to see you again.
I don't want to do a tour.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Do I
What
give
about
it to her or do I
vintage old
sell it
Texas
to
car?
her?
Or okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or all the popular stuff has been sold,
Okay.
especially
Okay,
leather
well,
suits
hey.
at good times. Thinking
They're
about that
leather?
just blows my top.
Wow, okay. Speech 65. Say nothing.
Really? Well, I don't even know what to say to that.
I don't know what I said, but
Ha ha ha. Okay, why don't you help me out? And in the meantime, I'll think about where to... Hey, who says I can't fix that? You bring me those boom...
okay, wait. Hey,
Good to see you
Sarah,
again.
I have a suit you can have.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are
Wait, what did I give
good
her?
to see you again.
Okay. Yeah, all right. That's too bad because I did really like that Vault 22 suit, but that's fine. Did that help my NCR rep at all? Nope, still accepted. I wonder if they'll let... Accepted seems kind of... Oh, that's strip rep. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb, man. Okay, it's time to go over to McCarran and see if we can't get this dang thing taken care of.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
I think they'll let me interrogate the guy now. Enhanced interrogation methods. It's like John Kiriakou says, when I was in Yemen, they blew up our embassy. You guys getting those videos? I'm getting those videos. I can't click away because he was in the CIA. I gotta know what he has to say. And of course, like, here's the thing. I don't think he ever get out of the CIA. I think he's still in the CIA. He just pretends not to be, you know? I feel like right now is a really good time for the cantina music from Star Wars, to be honest.
We won't go quietly.
Hey.
You're back.
Yeah, I am. Can I...
Yeah, so far
Yes!
it's gone exactly as expected.
Yes!
But with the work you've done for NCR,
That's what I'm
already,
talking
you
about.
might be
Spam, let's
just
go in the
what I've been
chat.
looking for.
Spam, let's go in the chat.
We captured
I'm
an
a spam, let's go in
honest-to-God
the chat.
Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Honest-to-God Centurion. Let's go! All right. Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured.
Yeah,
They're
not
so
this guy.
twitchy, they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them.
This guy's
But
a Dumble.
here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
Nice, classic. Let's freaking go! All right.
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't.
Yeah, he'll
The only
cooperate.
times he speaks up are to insult you.
Probably has
He's
a
real
bomb
prick, by the
strapped to
way.
his chest.
And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Okay. All right. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. I need help here. I've never used enhanced interrogation methods. But maybe a little bit of the, what is it? Tetrodotoxin?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic.
I'm not part of the
There's
NCR.
some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration.
President Tandy?
But here's
Well, what
my
does
favorite
President
thing
Kimball
about
say?
you. You're not in the NCR.
I'm not.
Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane.
I am.
It's a winning combination.
Yeah. You better believe it.
I think if you rough him up enough and
Yeah.
really put... So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and we go
Perfect.
back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
I like this, Lieutenant. Okay. Nuclear weapons are a war crime, dude. War crimes are
That's
totally
the spirit.
allowed now.
Okay, I'll
There's
go
no
in
such
and
thing
have
as
a
war
word.
crimes in Fallout.
Then I'll call you in.
War crimes only exist so long as there's an international community that agrees war crimes shouldn't be done.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
Nice.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
Oh, classic.
I'll pass.
I can convince him to spill the beans by saying you're a Legion assassin with high int. I don't have very high int. Let me check. Let me triple check it, but I don't think it's very good at all. 1. I have 1 intelligence.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top.
Good lord, this guy's a scumbag. I'm gonna...
Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling
You know,
of wearing it.
you only gotta hang evil bastards. But evil bastards, you got to hang.
Remind them who they belong to.
Good lord, this guy's a scumbag.
Reminder that keeps them
I don't know if I'm gonna beat him.
Maybe you'd better
I
save
think
the
I might
collar
just
you were gonna give me.
smoke him.
For whom?
We'll see. I don't really care to help the NCR.
My friend.
I
is
don't
very
really care to help
docile.
the NCR.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy
Let me see if there's anything I can eat to, like, raise my intelligence. Nothing. Oh, wait. Int -1. I could drink beer and my int will go down to 0. Let's do that.
war.
Let's take a look at this now. Oh,
course.
int's just 1.
My
Can't go
friend
lower than
doesn't.
1, I guess.
Oh, and Sealus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out.
No, you
Come on
won't.
in. He's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along.
Nice. This is going to be
And I'll
fun.
need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You
What?
can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
No. Oh. Well, hold on.
Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
Hey, how you doing, bud?
What an ugly little worm you are.
Yeah.
What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
Worm? Silas. Silas. You're about to get smoked.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson?
This guy's
Whatever it
really
was, I
nice.
hope I was there to give the order.
This guy's really nice.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds.
Classic.
They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle.
Of course.
But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Nice.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard.
Okay.
I'll spill your guts.
Give it a
all
try.
over this
Give it a
room.
try.
Is something the matter, Silas? You look upset.
Why she called him Silas?
Here, maybe you'd better
Name's
stay out
Silas.
for a moment. You've upset him.
No. No. I don't want to.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
This is so annoying.
Nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
I killed Caesar, dude. No,
That's
you
a
wouldn't.
long walk, Silas. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
I think we're going to have to handle this guy. But that's alright. We'll handle him. I think he does miss me. What's up, Silas?
Anything to discuss.
Oh, really, Worm? But I want to know how a coward like you can attain the rank of Centurion.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers
I'm sure they would, but I wouldn't.
I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me.
I feel like... Wait, that was a direct... Hold on. That was a direct object. It was them who feared... No, because they feared... No, he's right. He's got the grammar right. All right.
It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
I like this one.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator?
Yes!
I didn't work my
Yes!
to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia.
Yes!
Caesar's losing it.
We're getting
I
it.
believe that.
We're getting it. We're going to get the info from him, and then we're going to kill him.
Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead.
Yeah, I think he has cancer, or like Alzheimer's or something. I think I've heard all I need to. You've been very helpful. See, don't you feel better now you've divulged all those state secrets? I'm just going to keep listening.
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command?
No, it sounds like a man
He has an
who's...
operative planted
Well, he's
in this
dead
very
now.
Base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp.
Nice, classic.
He knows
You're getting burned.
me to rot.
You got burned!
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would
This
find
is
its
getting
way to
kind of cool.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live.
Well, the good
Serve
news,
me
Silas,
before him
is
as much
that
as it
I'll
serves
kill you right now. I will go fight the Lake Lurks at Lake Mead shortly, probably tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So we are wrapping up the stream here in a minute, but I will go fight some Lake Lurks tomorrow for sure. I think I've heard all I needed to.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell
They
you
won't.
will do anything to stop that.
They won't. Well, Silas,
Get away from me.
I think I need to kill him.
Get away from me.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that? You did well.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
it could
I
save
think
us
I
more
know
than
who the
that
spy
when all said and
is.
done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're
Yeah.
more of an artist.
I am more of an
So
artist.
think of this as your commission.
How much is she giving me?
Yep.
Sweet, I got NCR fame now. 300 bottle caps. Okay, I gotta go kill this guy.
Get away from me.
We're gonna quick save and then I'm just gonna beat him to death. Alright?
Watch out!
Okay, this is not going well. Why isn't he dying?
You like that?
I'm glad you like him, Zhang. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Come on, Silas, you piece of garbage. I gotta freaking get this guy. Why is he not hitting back? Was I supposed to just punch him while he was in the chair? Okay, he's just debuffing all these, or like, just.
You like that?
What's that easy? Alright, well, I guess we couldn't kill him. It was a little too hard, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to quit. It'll be that quick save, I think. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, show's brought to you by Vitajex. Vitajex puts it in your eye. Vitajex makes you feel young and spry. Vitajex will give you the strength of 10 men and make you feel like a young man again, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for using the channel points on Twitch to give me a little hooray, I'm useful, a little oh no, bro, and a little bit of the other stuff. And without further ado, it's not letting me use channel points here. What the heck, dude? My goodness. All right. Well, without further ado, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow at 5 a.m.